The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up.
And we are underway in Foxborough.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Finding space at the 40. Down the sideline he goes.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. 18 more yards there and another first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Ravens march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At their 35-yard line. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Jones. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
So with that pick, Charles, I mean, now they score here. You feel like they're really in the catbird seat in the first quarter.
Yeah, they certainly are, but think about it from the other side. They came into this game thinking they've got to keep up with their opponents, and after being down a score, what's one way to get it done? Fire right back at them. They took the shot. Didn't pay off at all.
Steps away to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Finds Gibbs on the check down. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And finally down at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 1. To Jefferson on the slant.
And a nice gain at 21 yards.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run with Gibbs.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Jake Moody now for the point after.
It's up and good, 15-0 here in the first quarter. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots.
First and 10, Taylor now.
Pretty move. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
22 yards there, a first down.
Throwing Jones.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The tight end Henry here in motion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones.
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. The tight end Henry here in motion. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he will not make it to the goal line. He'll come up short, and they'll be unable to get this back within 1 score as it stays a 9-point game. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
Stroud looking to change the play. From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Now Stroud.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Luke Schoonmaker.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go. 11, 11. 12, 12, 21, 21, 21.
Throwing on first down. Jones. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
11, 11.
To throw again, Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one goes for 24 yards.
Here we go. 11, 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
11, 11.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So on 4th down, Jones jogs off, and on comes a longtime vet, Nick Folk, for the Pats field goal try.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that will cut the lead down to 13.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
He'll buy some time right.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 17-yard line.
On the give, here's Gibbs. Down inside the 10.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Kadarius Toney.
A 9-yard. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
Give them 32 on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Slipping in for the stop was DeMarcus Ware. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Now Rodgers on the bootleg.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Chase Young able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Myers' kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Stroud now on 2nd down. A short one there, caught by Likely.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Another run for Gibbs here. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. Trying the left side with Gibbs.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go, shh.
There is a hush indeed.
4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Rodgers
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Rodgers now to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Montez Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now Rodgers.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Stroud. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. Across midfield. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the 1st down.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And he'll be out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Ravens go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Jake Moody now for the point after.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Spinning away.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. Flush to his right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Now, you got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gibbs will try and pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now they'll bring Tony in motion left. Stroud now on 4th down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
23 yards on the play. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Complete. Jefferson the target. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. They'll roll him out right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's 3rd and short. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Stroud will look to throw once more. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Again, it's Gibbs.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Final play of the half, Stroud.
And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Taken at the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
He's got room past the 30.
And all the way up to the 33-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide.
Only able to gain a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Finds Gibbs on a check down. Finding room at midfield.
And finally down at the 36-yard line. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down.
Stroud to throw it. And this one too low.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here goes Stroud again.
Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
2nd and 10. Here's Stroud.
He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Stroud out of the gun here.
And that is incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
4th down. Here's Stroud.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the 1st down.
On play action, now Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Trayvon Walker came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Now Rodgers.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown!
Jahmyr Gibbs.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. And he's got it. So the try for two successful, and that bumps their lead up even further.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics. Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, were they about 95% chance of winning it?
I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
On first down, here's Stroud. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. And past the 30 before he's out of bounds. 13 yards on the game's opening play. Just the first quarter of tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and learning all off-season about our season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. If I had missed it, it would have been a long night.
They'll go again with Gibbs. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 4. Stroud now on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
2nd and 10. Stroud to throw yet again here. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 32 that time.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And this one is incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because Covered was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
And he'll complete this one to Patterson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Throwing is Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Myers
Gibbs' kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Got it. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Stroud on third down now. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he will have the Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
Throwing now is Stroud. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Finding room at midfield.
And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Stroud looking to change the play. Gibbs straight ahead.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
40 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Jake Moody now for the point after.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Ravens have got it. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
The give, right side for Gibbs.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
The second down throw now from Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Stroud here on 3rd and long. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Stroud now on 4th down. He's got it complete. That's Schoonmaker. And he is going to have a Ravens first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Play action. Stroud now.
And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
On first down, going back to Patterson.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. On second down, here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Ready?
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he'll go down at the 28. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Let's go now. Hey, let's go.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
Buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
Spotted at the left hash, this from 45.
And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Rodgers going to go on fourth down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They cannot. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now the pitch goes to Taylor. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now Pickett. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught at the 20.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
From the gun, here's Pickett.
Rolling to his right. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Taylor will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Justin Jefferson
from 19 yards away.
And the Ravens have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. I can't say that's something you see often, but it worked out for them. Tie game. They try to get the ball back, and they do.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to give me a lot of tales about this guy called Old Mo. I never knew who Old Mo was. Now I do. It's Old Momentum, and they want to keep riding it.
Old Mo. Is that a true story?
True story.
Oh, I love your pops.
On the move past the 40.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
8-8 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
4th down. Here's Stroud.
That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The multiple-time Pro Bowler Eric Berry, the one who came charging up to make the stop. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
A short one there, caught by Likely. He's across midfield. Look at the big man rumble.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Isaiah Likely.
60 yards, and the Bengals have taken the lead.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
First and 10, it's Stroud.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35.
Inside the 20. Touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker.
72 yards.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Fred Taylor.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Bengals have taken the lead.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. Then he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Stroud now on second down. The short one there, caught by Likely.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Another run for Gibbs here.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Stroud on 3rd down now. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Escaping the pressure right.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Stroud getting his offense to the line quickly. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Now Stroud. He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
C.J. Stroud.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Pick it now on first down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Anuakin.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
The second down throw now from Stroud. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Now here's Stroud on third down.
Eluding the pressure right. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown!
Luke Schoonmaker.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And this does not end well, as he's going to be out of bounds here at his own 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He'll get this off to Swift.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Turnover margin always key, going to be really key in this one. And to force an opening drive turnover, that's huge.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up.
Here we go, Saxon. Hey, hey.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert down inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert.
And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 32. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out.
Now Pickett will look to pass it.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Kenny Pickett fighting Pat Freiermuth. And the Jags are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. Finds Gibbs on the check down.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got my he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Justin Jefferson bringing in the slam. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Hand off now to Gibbs.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They get this out left.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Justin Jefferson
from 6 yards away.
And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. And off right side for Herbert.
The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Pickett going to bootleg it.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Chase Young In there to bury him for a loss of 11. That time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end and have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the end.
And he's going to go down again. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Being chased out left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he will have the Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Flush to his right. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Gibbs. And he will have the Ravens first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Two minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Gibbs straight ahead. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. That's caught at the 2. And he is going to come up empty here as they stop him short of the goal line, and this will remain a one-score game as the lead holds at 7. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
He'll buy some time right.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And they'll run it with Gibbs.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
And Gibbs has it.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it.
Eluding the pressure. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
C.J. Stroud.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
Final play of the half, Stroud.
Flushed out right. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
And that'll be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. coach isn't able to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Let's go now.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Now Stroud. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Stroud.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
In motion comes the tight end left.
19 tight. Dragon 60.
And they'll accept that penalty.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it.
Flush to his right. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Boy, sitting on a 2-score lead at this stage in the game, that punter, he must be pretty lonely over there on the sideline thinking, why in the world was my number not called there?
As far as he's concerned, the check will still cash, right? It is your choice not to use me in this situation. But I also look at it this way. You know, some coaches are more aggressive than others. They just want to take care of the football, have the ball on offense, and go at it that way. So a very interesting call, but he wants to take care of the ball himself.
Here's Pickett.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, but probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Now Pickett.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Kenny Pickett finding Pat Freiermuth. And the Jaguars are back within a score.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
78 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. On the move past the 40.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion.
65, 65, 18 Radeon, 18 Radeon.
Play action. Stroud now.
And he's got this to Jefferson. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
79 Broncos.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Kadarius Toney.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Ravens are able to extend their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Jake Moody now for the point after.
And the lead is now 13. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up.
Pickett to throw on first down.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action. 2nd and 10. Pickett.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Ravens.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Here we go.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Stroud now on 2nd down. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. He's to the 15.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Justin Jefferson,
47 yards.
and the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
And he will get in to make it 8-0.
Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job.
Let's go now. 62 plus.
It's Young on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
But so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Young on 3rd down.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll throw again. Young. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. It's Young off play action.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Now Young. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And it's incomplete. They cannot. All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Riley Dixon has the ball on the tee, ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it'll be 2nd down.
Come on. Check mash.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on the... Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And some room to run now. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Right, 97. Great.
2nd down, Young. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
Josh Allen coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4.
Young will set to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
Touchdown!
DeAndre Swift.
26 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Touchdown.
He returns the kick 88 yards to the house. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
As we know on every team, head coach, offensive coordinator, defense coordinator, we often forget about the special teams coordinator. They pay him too. And boy, is he...
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and a big sack at that. This remains a one-point game. Boy, a little panic here early. A first-quarter onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Quickly into the hands of Beckham.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a second down and 6.
In motion left is Beckham. On second down, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, Young.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here.
It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-point game.
So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise that this would come up short.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 3. Stroud sets up the play action.
And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Gibbs will try and pick it up.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. As he'll wind up getting close to 10 yards there. They only needed 1 on 4th and 1. And off to Gibbs, headed right here.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Let's go. Reno.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check it.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Gibbs, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Justin Jefferson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Ham's team able to secure the football.
Ready.
Now a 1st down throw for Young. Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Now Young. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here is Young. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Now they'll bring Tony in motion left. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. A short one there, caught by Likely. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
70 Rangers, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And caught up. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Young now after the fumble recovery, escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Ready, set.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Practice, sit.
And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Let's go now.
To throw on 2nd down is Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Young now. And he'll find Pittman. He's going to have the first down and then some. He's to the 15. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It may look routine when you see the finished product, but what a nice job of concentration there. Catching the football on that route and then taking it a nice distance. A great example for an offensive throwing short and running long.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Young trying to hurry them up to the line here.
10 cycles.
Young to throw on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown. Chris Olave. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Ready.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
19 sight. 19 sight. Rig. Dragon 60.
2nd down throw now from Stroud. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Here we go.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Mustang 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Ready. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18.
Final play of the half. Stroud
Eluding the pressure right.
a short one there, caught by Likely.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Beckham goes in motion left.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. They'll try to throw now. Young.
A throw for Pittman is intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
They'll swing this out to Tony.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he'll get this up to about the 40.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. And that'll be caught by Tony.
There he goes, right side. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Kadarius Toney.
A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air.
And the Ravens have retaken a third-quarter lead.
And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do, because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Well, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. All right, and here's a Captain Obvious setup. That all starts with a kick. If that's no good, this doesn't work out.
But it's not just the kick, as you well know. You're right, it all starts with that, but think of everything that has to happen for it to be successful. The kick has to be great. Then someone has to come up with the football. Whether the defensive team actually drops the ball, touches it, who knows? Maybe there's a block on the play. Sometimes you're just playing lucky. That's why these plays are so good when they happen, because they don't happen very often.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Stroud to throw it.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Well timed there by Richard Sherman. A sack on the corner blitz.
The lessons will continue, but this rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Stroud. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
19 Tigers.
Again on second down, it's Stroud. Finds Gibbs on a check down.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
They'll throw it with Stroud here, first and 10.
And that'll be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Play action. Stroud now.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now they'll bring Tony in motion left.
Mustang 19.
Stroud now on 4th down. His pass caught at the 4. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A give right side for Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Stroud looking to change the play. And they'll run again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. The extra point try now for Moody. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it.
Come on, set. Strike.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Olave holds it in. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Young will set to throw. Steps away. And he wisely will throw that one away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Under pressure, and they got to him again. DeMarcus Ware dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down. Young now from the 50. This one taken in by Olave. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Let's just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. That throw by Young incomplete. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll throw again. Young. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. DeMarcus Ware in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot